We are back with another Marvel Rivals video. So this video is going to be going over like the latest update, but I'm gonna give them a week. I'm gonna see because they've like literally the last two seasons they've hot fixed stuff like it pretty much like 3 days after it went wrong. They hot fixed Elsa's ultimate like what was it 4 days after it? Like it wasn't even a full week, and then last season they hot fixed like White Fox and Gambit, and then like wasn't it also like Hella and like Hawkeye, or was that another? Anyway, they've hot fixed stuff within the week, so I want to because I have some thoughts, especially about the new CC changes. But I'm gonna give Guang and Xeon. I'm gonna give them a week, and then I'll probably talk about it next week if it doesn't get alleviate my concern with it, because I don't want to put this video out and then they fix it in 2 seconds and they're like, oh well, this video was irrelevant. But this one we're going to be talking about specifically two ultimates that I think they need to be changed. This is going to be different than like my other fixes and reworks and stuff like that, because typically those require like a multitude of things, and then I got to write it out, show it on screen, because I'm like, all right, let me thoroughly. I don't got to do that. It's easy. So first off, Penny's ult has been bad since day one. It's been terrible. Well, we didn't know it was terrible since day one. We were just kind of like, oh, look at a run. But it's been about a year and it's terrible. They have not fixed it. There's like two things they really and truly just like need to do, right? So there's two ways they can do this. The first one is very simple, and they just change her ult from her running around doing nothing to just make it a second nest. Like that's literally it. Like they can change it to work like Deadpool's, to where she gets a second nest. The second nest has more health than the first. Like it's just the second nest is essentially the first nest, but like stronger. And then she can place it, it gets destroyed, and then every minute it comes back up. I mean, it would suck because she doesn't get. It wouldn't be like an ult line. It would be like one of the characters in like League of Legends predecessors, or like any MOBA whose ultimate is just like a passive ability instead of like an active or an actual like active ult. Like my first thought is from predecessor. There's Wukong, and Wukong's ultimate ability is he just switches modes. Like that's his ult. His ult is like he just switches. No, that they can change it. His ult in like Paragon days was that he would put out clones, but they changed that to a passive now. I'm pretty sure his ult is just him switching forms. Like that is literally just his ultimate now. Or is that like an ability? Fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, just make it a second nest. Make it a second nest that's bigger and stronger than the first nest. Honestly, that would be extremely more useful than our current ultimate, which is like run around. Like I get the purpose of it is she's supposed to like spread her nest further so that her Penny mines can go like everywhere and then like do damage. But the problem is like it is so rare you get a kill with that thing. Like the only time you kill anybody is if someone's already on E health, like they're one shot and like they're in the nest, and then like the mine goes and finishes the job. Like it is never killing anyone at full health. Like unless a cloak and dagger ults into the fucking nest itself, like it's never killing anybody. It's useless 99.9% of the times. Like you occasionally will get a kill. I think I one time ever playing Penny, I think I got like 3 kills with it. It was unbelievable. I don't even know how that fucking happened. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Matter of fact, when that happened, that might have been like in season 2. Weird, like that happened so long ago. But like that's like the first simple one. Just make her ult like a second nest. It's just it wouldn't have a voice line, or maybe you change the voice line. I mean, I guess you can keep the same voice line, but like you gotta, I mean, you hear Penny's ult line. Do you like? Is there any terror or fear? Or is it just like, oh, she's doing the thing again? Oh, she's running around. Okay, and then you kind of just like kill her. That's it. Like her most practical use for her ult right now. This isn't even a lie, but you can't really do it because your team will be like you're throwing. Is to ult from your spawn to point to contest, because her webs give teammates not only overhealth, so they can actually have more overhealth when they get there to the fight. Gives a 30% speed increase. Pretty sure it's 30 or 20%. It's still faster than like their normal speed, so they could get there a lot faster, and they would have 50. I think it's 50 more health. I think now with the update it's 100. No, it's not 100 more health. Ain't no fucking way. No, it's like 50. It's like 50 more overshield. I think all allies get. So like, show with 50% more health, or not 50% more health, but 50 over health, and they get the speed boost so they can get there faster. Like, and it heals them slightly. Like, that's the most practical use for it. Genuinely, is running from spawn point. But like I said, you can't do that in a lot of ranks because they're just gonna like, oh, Penny's throwing my games. The Penny's not. She's ulting on point or something like that. Like, use it to stall point. A lot of times, it's probably the best application for it. Other than that, there's just no real other application for it. And then the other change they can make to her is because I'm pretty sure her enemy ult line is Spider Overdrive. I'm pretty sure that's it, but she doesn't do what Overdrive does with robots. Essentially, what they can do is they could just change it, and like a CPU, they could just like legitimately like her ult turned into her overclocking Spider, and what I mean by that is everything about her doubles for like 10 seconds. Just double it, everything. Damage, speed, mobility, range, web range, and when I say every, I mean every single thing for 10 seconds. How big the webs are she fires, how long her shit stuns, like her nest now makes spiders twice as fast, that move twice as fast, that do twice as much damage, that slow you for twice as much. Like, even the benefits it gives allies, like on the web, so instead of 50, it gives 100, it gives 40% speed. But like, it just for 10 seconds does everything. Everything about her kit, everything all her abilities do, double them. However, after Spider Drive happens, just like a CPU you've been overclocking for a year, because you're a moron, that shit is cooked. She then, for 10 seconds afterwards, everything about her is halved. Her spider web size is half, her stuns are half, her mobility is half, shooting speed's half, damage half, everything about her is half. She even gets half HP. Like, and it persists even through death. So even if she dies, and let's say she's 2 seconds into the drawback or whatever, and she dies, it doesn't instantly refresh. She still got 8 seconds left. So she'll get to spawn in like 3 business days. So it's like, it would be like the first real trade-off ultimate. Well, not really. I guess Jeff, like if you whiff with Jeff, he used to be extremely punishable because he used to sit there and pout about it for like about a solid 3 seconds and you kill him. Now it's half a second and then he's back in the water. So yeah, don't know why they did that, but they did. So like I mean, I think the second one would definitely be better for her. A lot better, because it would make her a bona fide terrorist for about 10 seconds, where it's just like her webs being twice as big and the spiders hitting twice as much and that bitch having twice as much HP. I don't know how much the spiders hit for right now. I don't know how much the bombs hit for. I think they hit for like 90 or some shit like that. I think they hit for like 90, I want to say. Yeah, now they would be hitting for 180 a piece. Oh, literally for 10 seconds, it would actually be an issue. Like 10 seconds of the fattest West and like these spiders that would be hauling ass, that would be being made at crackneck speeds or breakneck speeds at crackhead mobility, and they would slow you so much. Oh, it would also be the web heal twice as well. Oh, it would actually make her ult good. I'll tell you that much. I mean, people would hate it. I mean, people are still banning Penny to this day, and just, yeah, I mean, that's something that does get seen, and every time I see it, I'm just like, wow, we really still doing this, huh? Okay, all right. Well, don't let me rain on your parade. Don't let me poo on your parade or whatever you want to do. So yeah, those are like just like the two simple changes. Either make her ultimate a second nest, or like just make her like really overclock her. Everything doubles: health, speed, mobility. All her abilities are doubled. Well, I don't mean double, but like the spider webs, essentially, they give the double movements, the movement speed they would give would like double, overshield would double, healing they produce double, the amount of spider mines Like even, and also I guess the other thing is like her cooldowns would also be halved. So like instead of her web taking 3 seconds, it would only take 1.5. And then like her circle where she moves with the web, I think that's on 5, so that would be like a 2.5 second cooldown. Like just like that's what it would do for 10 seconds, but then like I said, after the 10 seconds, everything doubles. So everything is halved except the cooldowns. The cooldowns would then in theory double, is essentially the best way to put it. So her web cooldown like would be 6 seconds. Her penny mines, if they get destroyed, would take 30 seconds to come back up. And the cooldowns persist until they refresh. So like let's say if you're at 1 second left of like the overclock punishment and your web gets destroyed instead 30 seconds, once you're out of like your overclock punishment, it wouldn't go back down to 15. It would stay at 30 and then go to 0. And then after that, you put it down, it gets destroyed again, goes back to 15. So that's kind of the way it would work. It isn't, either one of these isn't too complicated where I feel like I need to illustrate it specifically on screen. Like I feel like if I just say everything is doubled, you're like everything, and then everything is doubled. It's just that simple. And then another Mr. Fantastic's Ultimate. I just kind of want to talk about these two specifically because I think I wanted to talk about Penny last week, but like I just wanted to see if they were going to rework her Ultimate before the patch notes, and they didn't. Mr. Fantastic's Ultimate, it's better than Penny's, but I wouldn't exactly call it like crazy. Like, yeah, I've seen Mr. Fantastic kill an entire team with their Ultimate. I've also seen Mr. Fantastic's ult go ha 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 ha, and then it ends, right? His ult pretty much works like it's like Bucky's, except it's significantly worse. Where he pops his ult, he bounces on people's heads, and if he hits somebody, he can keep going. I think the max is 7. I think is the max. It bounces, it's like 5 or 7 times or something like that. Is the maximum. But if he doesn't hit anybody, he literally only does it 3 times, and then he instant fucking stops. The buff to this one would like just every time he bounces faster. Like the best place to use this ult is never in open space. It's literally like closed corridors where there's a ceiling. So he instantaneously goes up and then comes down, and instantaneously goes up and then comes down. That's like the best place for him to genuinely use it. I've seen Mr. Fantastic's fucking decimate people in that environment because it's literally it's just like a fucking bouncy ball. It's like if you went in a small room, got a bouncy ball, fucking corked it, I bet you just go. Brrr. That's pretty much what his ult should do. I think every time he lands, the next hit should be faster. That's pretty much just all he. That's literally it. Every time he hits, the bounce just goes faster. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. I don't feel like I need to, like I said, write it out, put it on screen. Every time he bounces, he just goes faster. I don't know. Maybe it goes faster like 0.5 seconds, or maybe if I don't know how long he stays in the air. I didn't do any fucking calculations, man. This is mostly off the cuff. Because I need a video for Saturday and Sunday, and I mismanaged so much time that I didn't have one prepared. So I need to have some prepared, and this is one of them. So this is what you're getting. Oh, God. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think other than that, I don't think you need to like. I think the damage is fine. I just think it's a goofy ass ultimate in the first place for funnily enough, not even really that goofy of a character. Like Mr. Fantastic isn't exactly. I mean, he does some goofy ass shit with his body where you're just like, I never thought about turning my arm into a slide. I never thought about contorting myself. Not even contorting, changing myself into a human surfboard. I've never thought about it. Never thought about changing my just wacky, goofy ass shit he just does. But his ultimate is just kind of like really goofy. Hearing him just go ha ha yeah, huzzah, ha ha. And you're just like, bro, are you even doing anything? Hell, most of the time his ult's better used just to stall the fucking point. More than just like anything else, because he doesn't like, it's very rare I see Mr. Fantastics die. Like when they pop their ult. The only time I ever really see them die is like when they're on like 1 HP and they pop their ult. But I think his ult sends you back to full HP. But it typically requires like the entire team to shoot at him for the most part. Because his goofy ass is just bouncing on fucking omnidirectional. But no, that's pretty much it. Just simple changes I would make to their ultimate. Mr. Fant, every time he hits the ground, his ultimate comes down faster, and then it would actually be a threat, even though I've seen my strategists use support ults for it, and every single time I'm just like, hey guys, have you ever thought about just going in a room? Because unfortunately, the way Mr. Fantastic's ult works is he bounces upward, or he bounces down, and he goes fucking sky high in the air, which means you can simply counter him by going in any building. Like, just any fucking building. Yeah, you like, yo, you'll be fine, because he won't be able to get in there. Because he hits the ground, it's not like he can move like forward. He just goes straight upwards. I mean, unless they're smooth with it and can somehow go upwards inside the fucking door frame. But at that time, it's a waste, because I don't know if it's like a total time of like how he I don't know exactly how his ultimate works. So I don't know, like, if you hit somebody once and then if you don't hit nobody the next 2 times, he stops. I'm pretty sure that's how he works. It's if he hits somebody, he keeps going. If he hits nobody, he stops. And then I'm pretty sure the maximum times is 7. So yeah, I just think every time, he hits the ground with his ult, it should get faster. That's what I think they should do to it. Just a slight buff. And then Penny's one, like, they just got to remove it. Either switch it to make it a second nest, which is just bigger and stronger than the first one, or just double all her shit, and make it to where she goes into like Spider Eye Overdrive for 10 seconds, all her shit's doubled and her cooldowns are halved in this mode. And then after the 10 seconds, she goes into essentially a recession, and all her shit is halved, everything about her is halved, and then all her cooldowns are doubled as punishment for doing it. For overclocking poor little Spider. That's the punishment. So, yeah, no, that's just a quick little one. That's all I got. I'm gone.